Welcome to the SSSC Show. Woo!
Yeah, we are back here again. So on this episode, we're having two more guests to join us for this session. And first, we have our representative from Leo Club.
Hi everyone, I'm David. I'm Vice Marketing Director from Leo Club. Yeah, and basically Leo Club, what Leo Club do is that we serve community, and then we raise funds for charity.
And I'm Dayang. So I'm currently the Director of People Management in AIESEC. And AIESEC is a youth-run organization entirely run by youth, and it's a non-governmental and not for-profit organization. So it's so happy to be here.
Yeah, so well, thank you guys once again for joining us here today for a short discussion. Yeah. So let's just go through just briefly, what do your clubs do in specific?
Basically, what Leo Clubs means leadership, experience, and opportunity. So when joining our club, members they get to have the opportunity to serve community, and through serving community, they also get to experience leadership. So they will be given leadership role and see how they go from there. And I think so. Joining us will develop your leadership skills, and at the same time serving community. That's basically what we are aiming to do.
Right.
And Leo Club is also under Lions Club, Lions organization. And Lions organization is a global organization. It's very influential.
Yeah, I heard a lot about Lions. Yeah. How about AIESEC?
AIESEC is also an international organization, but it's entirely run by youth. So we have a lot of community in other university as well. So for AIESEC and coaching, it's under Unimas and Swinburne. And so basically what we're doing is a bit similar as Leo Club, where we actually develop ourselves and develop our leadership, but at the same time we are also offering events, organizing events for youth to join and then develop themselves also through our events.
I heard one of the quite well known event run by AIESEC is like you send our students over, right? Volunteers, sending student volunteers to foreign countries.
Yes.
What do they do?
Actually, AIESEC is I would say that it's an organization is very very well established, where we have our own system, and we have a system called XPA, and that's where you guys can sign up for global volunteer, and we also contact you through XPA and then see how your progress is, and then we also monitor and whether you pass the session or what kind of initiative or what kind of volunteering programs that you would like to join, because AIESEC is an international program, right? So we have other AIESEC also. For example, you want to go to Vietnam, so we will work with AIESEC in Vietnam to see what kind of event they offer, and we send out our volunteer from here to there.
So this means you guys will having volunteers from their side coming over also, right?
Yes, we also for example, we did I think also for Animal Hope, we also run it locally before the pandemic happened actually, and then we all receive volunteers from outside, and then they actually stay for 6 weeks here to join our event.
The program.
Yes.
I see. I think Leo Club also got something like that, right?
Yes, it's currently ongoing. There's an ongoing event where we are collaborating with Toastmaster, so that we are organizing a public speaking session for members through online. That session there is 3 sessions for it, and it lasts until end of October. Okay, and then members they get to learn the necessary skills and ways to do public speaking. And there's another event ongoing as well, which is Mental Awareness Week.
Since it's like mental awareness.
During this current situation, that I think a lot of people are suffering from mental illness. So we are posting some suggestion and also some posts related to mental health and our Instagram pages. Leo Club Instagram pages. I hope that will help.
Actually, we have an upcoming mental health Youth Week Forum. We are collaborating with Mental Health Association.
I see.
MHA. And I think it's going to be next week.
Okay.
So we are more focusing on youth mental health, the main topic. So we're actually also doing the similar thing as Youth Club.
I see.
So for Leo Club, you guys also like go and visit the places, right? Like to do the charity.
Yeah, so before this, we get to visit old folks' home, for example.
Okay.
We clean up the places, and then we help the poor people, and then we also donate some food, some items that they need, and then there's past event. There's one event where we help out cancer children. Cancer children, and then we organize an event where one of the members, they dress up as a mascot. Entertain the children in the hospitals. Yeah, so we try to make our social events as meaningful as possible. Yeah, we wanted to help people that are really vulnerable, especially during this time.
I see. I think one of my just sharing from my experience, because I have one friend, right? He's quite active in Leo Club, and then his parents is very active in Lions Club. Yeah. So and then apparently they have like something like AIESEC as well. They have like exchange program.
Exchange program.
Have you heard of it before? Like exchange. Okay. Apparently, like my friend, he get to travel to Taiwan for this Leo Club exchange program lah. Apparently, and then then they have like events. They have like if I'm not wrong, when he reached there, right, he also get to like participate in some of the local Leo Club's activities.
So you guys are collaborating with the Leo Club?
Yes,
something like that.
Lions Club is basically like this Leo Club. If you are active in Leo Club, you know that we regularly collaborate with other Leo Clubs from other countries or other region. And then we will get their opinions and ideas. Sometimes we include exchange visit to each other, and then we get to learn and also learn from how they serve their communities, ways to serve it, and how they raise funds, and how can they manage it as efficiently as possible. We include all of this exchange visit. I think past events we do have exchange visit with other secondary school, private, for example from St. Joseph, Kuching High. We do conduct this regular visit on each other.
I see. I heard you saying like something like co-raising funds, right? Leo Club themselves also have like events specifically for.
Yes, we very often we raise we conduct event to raise funds. For example, not long ago we organized an event for raising funds for the homeless. There's a homeless folks home called Anjung Singa in Kuching.
So you collaborate with the NGO?
Yes, we collaborate with them, and then we try to raise funds. And through social media alone, we are able to raise about 1,000 ringgit.
Wow.
Especially it's a not an easy feat, especially during this time of pandemic. And we be able to use that fund to buy food and all the necessities for items for the poor, the homeless.
So during this time of the pandemic, like, do you guys have any activities to like cope, like to handle or to organize like during this time?
During this time, it's very difficult because a lot of things are quite limited. Because when we want to serve community, it requires physical setting. Requires members to move around. But then we are unable to do that during this recovery movement control. So everything's so limited. We can do it. We can apply for permit, but it's not going to be easy. And we also don't want to risk it either because currently the situation isn't getting any better. So we try to conduct our events online as much as possible, and things that we try to innovate how we can use online to our advantage.
What about you?
AIESEC. For AIESEC, we actually have local volunteer, virtual volunteer, and then we also have Youth Week Forum currently ongoing. So for virtual volunteer, I think it's similar as a physical volunteer. The only thing that is different is entirely online. So actually, we have 3 volunteer projects already, and we have done it, and we have raised around like at least 5,000 for each project, and
from each project.
At least through NGO Hub. And actually, I forgot to mention this, but we did have the last project, Painting Rainbows, where we focus on non-poverty. We actually have virtual volunteers from Korea as well. So actually they come in and then they virtual volunteer for our event, and it's very interesting how they promote the event and how they encourage other people to join the event with a small fee, like just to promote or to encourage them to donate with us through NGO Hub. So that's what we did lah.
So you guys did virtual volunteering.
For 2 weeks.
How How does that
actually,
work?
right,
Virtual
I don't know
fund.
if you actually everything is organized and planned through Google apps. So we use Google Sheets, Google Slides, Google everything Google, and through Zoom platform. And it actually is free for us because for AIESEC members we have our own account and we actually have a free platform. It's provided already. And then for that, through that we collaborate with them and collaborate with our virtual volunteers. And then we organize them step by step, and also we collaborate with the NGO. So the NGO will like guide them because they are more experienced in terms of what kind of needs that the people need, right? So we collaborate with them for this kind of projects.
Right. So you guys basically raise funds throughout all these projects.
Yes,
because doing this project, right, the serving community requires funds. Therefore, we do a lot of events for raising funds.
Yes.
Mainly the funds are used for like buying the daily necessities, is it? Daily necessities,
or we donate directly.
Or
donate
directly to the organization. Right. Okay. I'm just wondering that just some questions like, do you think like all these funds donated to them, like does it really help them in terms of long run? Just some quick thought. In terms of long run.
When we choose to help a certain community, a certain group, a certain organization, we always conduct an analysis. We also assess whether they really need our help or not, whether their situation is really dire, whether they really need whether they really need help from us, so that then we decide whether we want to help. So our cause is definitely legit, and then but then of course there are some skeptics as well. There are also difficulties because when you raise funds, when people are willing to donate you, it requires trust. So therefore credibility has to be there. So when we try to serve a certain community, we always emphasize what were the problem and why this will affect us, and why we should care, and therefore from there I hope people will willing to donate.
Something like ensuring trust from them.
Yes, to get the trust first.
Then have you guys ever like cooperated also like with these NGOs, like other NGOs?
Yes, we for upcoming events we do plan to collaborate with Sarawak beach cleaners. Yes, and eco-tourism warrior.
Okay.
We wanted to conduct a green campaign, encourage people to go for green living.
Like,
eco-tourism. Yes.
Right. Enjoying nature basically. Right.
What about you? Like for AIESEC,
For AIESEC, I think if I want to list on the NGOs we're collaborating with,
wow.
it's going to be a lot.
Your whole list.
There's one more which is also recycling spectacles. Coming event, we're gonna put up a box for people to donate their used spectacles.
With the lens.
Spectacles with the lens, plastic one, preferably plastic one.
Just the
donate because Leo Club we have our own recycling center. This recycling center is owned entirely by Lions organization. There where we recycle any plastic object for green.
Recycle spectacles. If we donate, let's say I donate the spectacles, then what are you guys gonna do with it?
You don't need spectacles?
I mean, like I have used, like for example, I have used ones.
Are you going to process it into something?
Definitely, we're going to process
it.
We're going to process the plastic for reuse. For example, the straw that you're using, it's not very green because it was produced by entirely new by petrochemical companies, and that factories their factory usually pollute the environment a lot. And so why not use our recycling center to recycle this plastic for reuse? Therefore, we don't have to consume more plastics. Furthermore, those plastics that we throw away are usually end up in the sea, which cause a lot of pollution.
This straws thing somewhat hype up this year, right? I think this year, particularly this year.
Actually, I did a beach cleaner with my homesick friends. Just 7 of us at Pasir Panjang. So we actually went from the tip of the beach to the other.
And then I also went for beach cleaning, and you know that there's a lot of plastic waste
being washed up to the
actually
beach,
we count it and then count how much waste we are there.
So therefore Leo Clubs, we are really considering of pursuing this green campaign. For using spectacles because you know that a lot of people when they use the spectacles, they either discard it or left it at home. didn't use. So why not just donate your used spectacles for recycle?
They don't need it anymore.
They don't need it. Then I will encourage you to donate.
I see. That's really nice. I have a few pairs.
Oh, really?
I have a few pairs. You know, like every year you either your lens break lah, if not your this thing break lah, then you buy a new one. Then the old one you just keep at home because sometimes it's very expensive and then you don't
Yes.
And you don't want to throw it away.
it's just like how Asian family works, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you wear glasses also?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I have like
So
two
the only one
at home.
here, so because
The old ones, because I cannot throw it away because it's quite expensive.
Oh,
I see.
Yeah. Can.
keep it as memory.
Can. Yeah. Speaking of like all these activities are all good for good cause, right? Like especially you do like you're contributing your, what do you call that, like, because I think when you volunteer you can either contribute like monetarily or your manpower, right? Like for manpower it's definitely a good cause. Like what about like, because I'm just wondering because sometimes like if you look at like food drive, right, you donate, okay, you donate money and then you buy food for homeless people, and then that thing is gonna just solve the effect of the problem at one time. So sometimes it's just how I feel about charity sometimes.
Just a thought lah.
I understand what you mean. You mean the charity is not used efficiently. Is that what you mean?
I think in a way, maybe because some NGOs they actually have registered families with them, so they actually help them continuously instead of that one moment. So I think the NGO actually help a lot, and our purpose and our club's purpose is that as youth we collaborate with them, we bring them out and we offer an event and then we bring people in. So in a kind of way we're like helping them to bring people in to donate through our event, through our events that we organize. So it's like a cycle, if I might say. So we play our role as a youth because we don't have much power, right? And NGO is much more trusted, influencer, and they have the data and they have like they know what to do. So as a youth, we play our role, to do this kind of things. Right. That's what our club is.
Okay. Alright then. So I guess.
Okay. Right. So we will be having our breaks now. So you're talking about something like you just keep like throughout all these using events, then you bring in more people to like do good deed lah in a nutshell, right?
In a way, we have to encourage people like us, people who are like around our age, to join any organization and then to like collaborate and then to like make to give back to society. Right. But then I think personally at the same time I'm developing myself because I think I must say that I'm very introvert during my high school. I didn't join much club activities. I did join, but it's not as if like I'm holding a position or anything. I just joined like maybe they have a program, I joined. But now I'm in AIESEC. I have to say, I feel like I already changed 180 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just throughout volunteering all this.
Yeah, voluntary, and then I'm organizing events, which is something I never did. And then I'm like collaborating with people, and then I'm like having meeting with people from other side of the world.
Even being here right now, this was
even
what you
right
would think you will be doing in the next few
I'm
years,
from
right?
Uni, right?
Oh yeah.
Even going to like Swinburne, it's like it's different thing already. So it's like making connections is one of them, and then giving back to society is another thing, and then developing ourselves is another thing. So I think going through this kind of clubs is not only like we giving back to society, but we also developing ourselves.
It's very similar to Leo Club as well.
Yeah.
It's very similar.
So why is it?
Because in Leo Club you also get to network with people from other countries.
Because Leo is very big as well.
And these people usually when they are leading a certain group of Leo clubs, we'll call them lions. You get to interact them from other countries. Sometimes even as far as from US and Australia.
Yes, I also have a lion before because I was at Leo club
in secondary school.
Yeah, secondary school.
So we get to share a lot of perspective and understand each other culture quite a lot.
Right. Yes. Okay, so right now we're having like. Okay, just pause. Okay, pause.
So is AIESEC and your club like a secondary school and university thing? Like, do you guys still plan to join or does this go on like afterwards? Like, if you want to stay, then can you stay?
If there were opportunity, definitely we wanted to collaborate with AIESEC after hearing from Dayang. AIESEC is actually we have quite.
Join two at once.
I think we have quite similar goals and mission.
Yeah.
And definitely we'll consider collaborating.
Wow, collaborating. That's a good idea.
Right.
You should collaborate with AIESEC in Kuching.
Oh, there's AIESEC from other places also.
Yeah, we have AIESEC in Curtin. They have AIESEC in Curtin University.
Okay.
So AIESEC in UMS. Actually, we have like a lot of AIESEC like in different entities. So and actually we have like conferences with all the LC like local communities in other universities.
Just like how they have districts, right? Like meetings with other districts, right?
So actually it's how to say it's entirely run by youth, right? So we don't have the only thing that's not familiar with you is we don't have lions.
True.
So we have a national team, AIESEC in Malaysia. They are the ones who are guiding us and giving us resources, but they're also in their 20s, or maybe they are younger than me. So it's entirely run by youth, like I said.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's quite interesting, but also as it's entirely run by youth, right? You have this mindset that it's okay to make mistakes. Because we run events, and then that events sometimes is not perfect because we also like learning and developing ourselves. So. And I think one of the mindset we want to carry towards our member especially is that it's okay to make mistakes. Yes.
Right. I mean, throughout our whole life, I think no matter in anything we do, I think it's definitely okay to make mistakes. This is the way you learn.
This is where you learn.
Right. Yeah. Speaking of all this volunteering, you mainly all these projects you are still developing on your own. Your own personal skills, right? Your experience, you enhance your own experience. You train yourself not to be shy. You're outgoing. You contribute. You give back to the community.
I think another thing is like realizing our weakness. It's like when you go through the process, it's like you realize you're very bad at this thing.
And it's such a good time to like change if you realize your mistakes and then amend them.
True. After joining your club for quite a while, I realized I discovered myself quite a lot. I discover my strength, my weaknesses, and from there I get to work on my weakness and build on my strength as well.
Definitely.
This is one of the great benefits of joining.
I think for me, right, what I'm trying to work on is like my one of my weakness is actually engaging with people. Actually, I'm very very bad at engaging new people. Right. So coming here today is a part of process that I try to change that part of me. And my team also like treat me as if like Dayang is meeting new people and like, like excited for me to meet new people.
Right.
So
I think in a way sometimes like how you said, you organize like voluntary activities. You still need it's better to have that physical connection, right? Among people. Yeah, you definitely need to somehow. You just have to carry your organization's name. You still need to just go out to the public and just find people.
That would be the best way because you wanted to have people and
Especially, I think one of the most common one is that you just see people walking around and they start collecting funds, right? I think that's the most common one. Like just see it.
I wouldn't say that would be the most common one, but definitely we will require people to go out and spread this information. When, for example, we are organizing an event, and I hope that people will participate in this event.
I think it's slowly changing. It's like maybe that kind of traditional charity. It's like slowly changing towards like organizing events and asking people to come, and through that event we can gather donations instead of like straight pass away like donations.
Yeah, but definitely going for people to ask for donation is definitely not going to become a popular choice anymore.
True.
It might still works for Red Crescent, Red Crescent, which is quite
very.
They will give you a sticker, it's put on your
that's quite cool.
But Folio Club, that's not going to work. That we are conducting it through mainly online, spreading our information. But we also requires people to be on site to provide information. Because interaction is very important. Interaction, it helps you to give the people sort of idea, sort of what this event, what this club is all about, and why should we provide help, concern about this particular community, and therefore from there we build trust, and also we also give a sense of urgency to the people, why this cause is very important. And I think through there people will donate. through that.
Right. Like you let people know like what are they donating, you have to know like where your money is going.
Not donating just for the sake of collecting money and just donating. It's like you show them what the money will be done for and where will it go to lah. Like actually proving it.
That's
very
important.
Then they can decide whether they want to donate or not.
Yeah. What about like when you talk about like all this like volunteering, like all the, so I think AIESEC have something like you go to the rural areas, right? Like previously you mentioned, like what do they do like when they reach like rural
We
areas?
have this program. I think they done it because I'm quite also new in AIESEC, but we have this event called Speak Up Sarawak, where we focus on I think SDG 4 quality education. So we go to rural areas and we actually interact with students in rural areas and to encourage them to like participate, to encourage them to have fun with us, and to encourage them to like speak up. And then we have another one which is Youth Speak Forum. So this is where we are I think AIESEC is very related and very focused with SDG goals. So every event that we run is going to have one focus on SDG. And that's
so
where
how many
our
SDG goals are there? Like
we have 17.
17?
Yes, I think I remember most of them.
Okay.
Yes, we have 17, but I think a lot of people are very interested in event like SDG 4, which is quality education. Yeah, because a lot of people are much more in need to join this kind of event, and they're much more need also to join this kind of volunteer program in Global Volunteer. Yeah, I think I didn't mention this, but actually we have a global intern.
Global intern.
Yeah,
global
actually
intern.
we have global, I think global teacher, and then another thing is I forgot, but yeah, we have global intern.
Basically sending your volunteers over and
no, you basically sending whoever come to go internship to other country.
Internship to other countries.
So what do they do for the intern?
It's entirely depend on the organization. So if you join some kind of paid organization, then you're going to get paid every month. And then it depends also if they are going to give you accommodation or they're going to give you like allowance for food. It depends on that one lah. But
very nice this one.
But
some people can't even find intern place to go. This one is like asking people to go.
But AIESEC in coaching is how to say, we don't focus much on this one. We focus more on global volunteer. So maybe other entity have global talent team. So they have outgoing global talent OGT department. So this department will handle this like anyone who interested in intern outside, they're going to handle them and send them out. So they're going to connect with AIESEC in other countries as well.
So is Local and AIESEC like an international thing? Like do they have it in every country?
Yes. In every country they have it.
Wow. We regularly collaborate with other local clubs from other countries as well.
That's very nice, Regarding the intern one, it's
you can explore more in AIESEC website.
Yeah, it's like like how some people like they like how university students, right? They find that after they like finish their year 2, then their university ask them to go intern. Then some people couldn't find. Some people can't even find the
find the place
have
to go for interview. So of course,
definitely, of course,
yeah. It's like you guys provide a good opportunity.
Yeah, it's a platform lah. We just like providing platform.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You get to intern, you get to volunteer.
Actually, become like a mata duita sikit when you see like how much allowance the company is actually giving you.
Wow.
So I saw this one company from Sweden, and I convert the money. It's like 10,000 ringgit. I was like,
per month.
Let's go.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
I didn't believe it. I was like,
Actually.
10,000. But actually, it's a very rich country, right? So I think it's different, different case there.
True.
Does your club have something similar like provide this kind
We
of
do send volunteers overseas to help certain
you
causes,
do?
but we don't provide internship. I think we do, but it's not that often, I guess. But then, and also I think also quite limited to certain criteria. But we definitely do send volunteers overseas to help out certain courses. Yeah.
So do you plan to like go out like one day, for the club, just to like help out volunteer in another country? Like, do you have this intention for you?
For now, for Swinburne, we don't have that. But then, in general, if you go for your club in, for example, represent Kuching, for example, they do conduct that. They do gather volunteers, and then they send out to other countries. If certain cause are more dire situation, they really need our help, then we will send volunteers.
They specifically like in what do they do when they reach, like when you send people over, like any past examples, like
is it like a member only? Where they send only members?
Yes, we only send members only. It has to be Leo members.
Yes. Okay.
Like particularly, do they do anything like what basically what would they do when they reach there? Like when they fly over, they reach there, right? Then what do they do?
They will organize all the activities, including
it's depending on the foreign.
Depending on the foreign situation. Because when you go overseas, you have to follow the laws as well, and then you have to take care of these members.
So all the activities are organized by that Leo.
Yes, by Leo Club. By Leo Club.
Similar to us as well.
Right.
But we are aware of what kind of opportunity or what kind of benefit they give lah. Like they pick up you from airport, they assign buddy for you.
Wow.
You have like family, like a temporary family there. So you're gonna live there
foster family.
Yeah, foster family there. So it depends on what kind of project lah. So it's very very detailed lah. Because actually we were sending someone's sons or daughters outside for like 4 weeks, right? So because it's not like it's a bit different from Leo Club where they're members, only members. For us it's like everyone can who want to join.
Yeah. So speaking of like volunteering, like do you guys envision how like your clubs can progress in the long term, like in the future? What do you guys plan to like?
I think Leo Club will continue to be a very influential club. Because Leo Club, you see, it's not just available in university, but also available in secondary school. And definitely our main intention is not just to serve community, but also to build members leadership skills. And this trend is not going to end soon. People are always wanted to improve themselves. Students will also get this opportunity, and this opportunity is free, by the way. We constantly to look for people community that needed degree help, and members they get to participate in that. So, and we also take opportunity to provide these people these members with leadership role, and then they will get to develop the leadership skills. So I think Leo Club is definitely going to be continue to be very influential, significant club for members, for students looking for self-improvement.
True. I think this is a bit the same for AIESEC as well. But then it's very dependent on whether we can get members in, because actually we are very small currently. We have only 12 members.
In Swinburne? I said Kuching.
In Kuching. So Swinburne and Unimas. And currently I'm working alone in my department. So anyone who wants to join us, just join us.
You guys were impressive, like 12 of you, then you guys can organize all this.
Actually it's very impressive how, because the organizing committee president, the president for Youth Split Forum, she have this like big idea of running it for a month for Youth Split Forum, and then running all 17 SDG, which we never did before.
Wow.
And then I was like, when I heard it first, when she like tell us like, oh, we're gonna do this, I was like, but then it's actually working, and then we have our first episode tomorrow. And actually, because I was part of the content management team, I have to do like 17 content and 17 booklet, and then I have to align with the speakers also. It's like, oh, this topic, and I have to go for dry run as well, and then moderators part as well. So it's like, if we can do this or not, but actually it's working, and I don't even trust myself that I'm here already. I'm in October, and the event is I'm done everything already. So it's quite impressive on how much I grow throughout the process, even through the short, like I think we planned it like 2 months early. And I was so lucky I was in SEM break. If not, I cannot put out so much time.
At the time.
Yes, so much time on that.
So in the long term, definitely you guys planning to. I think you guys do all these initiatives is very good.
The organizing, everything must be like super well planned, you know. Like for 12 people in Kuching to make something like this possible, right?
And
amazing.
You have to like adaptive to change.
Wow.
Maybe your speaker suddenly pull out, or maybe your speaker suddenly say, oh, I don't think I can prepare slides for the event, which is like, how to do because it's virtual event, right? How will you do? So I think another thing is like to be adaptive to change. So it's part of how to develop yourself and how to like think differently. And hopefully this is going to carry forward when I enter the work industry later.
I will see then.
Yes, I will see that.
Yeah. So in the long term, definitely you guys planning to. I think you guys definitely will plan to expand.
Yeah, definitely.
So join us.
Expand, right?
So anyone who's
true,
free or like anyone who doesn't have a club now, then join us lah, AIESEC, and develop yourself.
Alright. Yeah, definitely these two clubs are definitely like they do provide good initiatives.
Yeah, they're both worth joining. Yeah.
Right.
But other than providing good initiative, we also have fun element as well. We constantly network with other Leo clubs from other school.
Yeah. With other districts as well. Like that.
Definitely we have a meetup and then we get to know each other like that.
Yeah, that's definitely the some side benefits that you get when you get join all these volunteers. Yeah. So I guess that will be it for this episode of the SSSC Show. And
thank you so much
to our guests for coming today. So we enjoy a lot in this discussion. So we hope to see you guys
in the next one. Bye.
Be sure to leave, like, subscribe to
and check out the description below.
Yeah. And remember to follow your club Instagram.
Yeah, the links will be down in the description box below. So be sure to check them out. Yeah.
Join us for member.
Yeah. So be sure to check. See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.